Uh-oh.
Hey guys, whoops, I'm a loose cannon. I just went live by accident. So I did not mean to do that, but hey, welcome. We're here in
Hello,
Quartzsite.
everyone.
We're here in Quartzsite, Arizona. We're all having a blast,
Yes, we are. We're sitting in the car today, trying it a different way.
trying it a different way. I just kind of messed up. Hopefully everybody comes along
In a few minutes, anyways.
in a few minutes.
We're a little early. So we're sitting at Tim CRView area, and we're using his Starlink today. So thank you, Tim. Devil Dogs Keeper Jamie.
Hey
Hi.
Jamie, how are you?
How's Jamie today?
Welcome. We just came on board. We did it a little early. I'm a loose cannon with this computer stuff, and I hit the wrong button and I went live when I was supposed to not hit live yet. So we're about 8 minutes actually early to when we intended to be. But it looks like everybody's catching up.
Hello,
Hey
Roy.
how are you?
Jamie, how's the new baby? Jamie had baby goats.
Yeah, how's the baby goat?
A baby goat at this
A
point.
baby goat, right? Yeah. I'm
But-
sorry.
And she's not going to name it either because she's going to sell it to the lady next door who bought the last honey bun.
Oh.
So she's going to wait and let them name her.
Oh, okay. There you go.
But she's cute little. Is she or he? I'm
You
not sure.
must have at least a
It's going to be a she because he would have kept a he.
You must have at least a nickname for it, Jamie, don't you?
I know, right?
You know, you would.
She's
you would-
good.
Yeah.
Hello, Tim. Tim,
Hey,
thank you
Tim,
so
how are
much for
you?
letting us be over here
Thank
in
you.
your backyard.
This is
And
being brought to you by the Starlink from the YouTube channel CRView. So look at their tag there and go over and check that channel out, guys. It's worth checking out. Tim keeps an eye on Quartzsite, checks it out, makes sure everybody knows what's going on, does a little bit of projects here or there. Crystal, his daughter, jumps in once in a while. She's a very, very pleasant girl and fun to have on camera. You don't see her too much these days, but every once in a while you catch her. Yeah.
she's a great doggy sitter.
Roy
too.
and Becky's Travels. Roy and Becky's Travels. They do a raid parade. They call it a raid parade every single Friday from here in Quartzsite. His wife is up at their in their home territory right now for a while, so they do it. I guess Becky does it off of her computer and Roy does it off of his, and they still do it together, even though they're in different parts of the country. Becky's scheduled to be back soon, so it will be Roy and Becky's Travels officially all in one
On the one
spot.
spot, right?
No, you don't even know the difference really when you're on the
No.
when you're watching it. So yeah, we are here and
First time back in a while.
finally settled in, and long enough so we have to go do our first reset day tomorrow, which includes the water and propane and the famous.
Probably don't need propane now because you figured out
Yeah, I figured
whole
out something
hose for
today.
the
I did
new-
something today.
the other
Hey.
thing.
I'm not really with it today, so if I don't look all that great, it's because I was sick yesterday. But of course, I got up this morning and I ended up doing a project that I've been holding off on for, God knows, 3 months.
Believe it or not, I bought him some fudge yesterday, and it seems like we're thinking that they rolled the fudge in flour to keep it from going moist or bad or whatever.
Yeah.
So
I
not
ate
realizing, and he was very sick
that.
yesterday.
But anyways, even with no energy, I ended up tackling that project today. But here's a tip for anybody here in Quartzsite: if you need anything, any kind of, pigtail for a propane to hook it to something else, or to hook it to your RV, or to hook it to basically anything, you bring what you go there, you tell them what they need. They have everything in stock. They make hoses right there in stock. Never knew that. I knew they were in the propane business, as in filling everybody's rig, but I had no idea that they can make hoses. They have all sorts of fittings, and they actually treated us very, very well. He said to me, I can make you a new hose, but that's going to cost you around $57. He said, or I can give you some fittings, and that'll be a lot less. So I said, let's go with the fittings. So he did, and they stood behind the counter. All you guys here who have gone to the store looking for fittings and trying this and trying that, and you stand in front of all these drawers, and it's complicated, and it takes forever, and it usually takes 2 trips. You go there, you put it on the counter. They did it. I walked out with a brand new thing of tape, $17. So RV Pit Stop in Quartzsite is your place to go if you need hoses or connections. It really is. And I'm not sponsored by them in any way. I'm just saying I was amazed. I was happy because the hardware store here in town would have cost $17 just for the tape. Never mind all the connections, because they really sock it to you there, in my opinion. Just saying. They're there if you're in a jam, and I've used them, but I try not to. You're smiling, so somebody's saying something.
Hello, Mike. How
Hey,
are
Mike,
you?
how are you?
Hi, Tom and
Tom
Lori.
and Lori,
So
how
nice
are
of you
you?
guys
Yeah,
to join
reset
us.
day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
you guys.
what I was really smiling about is is Roy's comment. Plus, you're recovering from butt kicking from Spike.
Yeah, right. I forgot we haven't even got into that yet. So, yeah, Tom and Lori went because
Yeah.
the difference between us though and you guys is you guys can go quite a long time.
Right.
We have to go every
Figured eight or 9 days.
to 9 days, and Black Tank is just about full because we're full of
You are
sugar.
Not me.
We're full
Not
of
you
sugar.
are, not me. It's all yours.
I'm blaming her.
Anyways.
Whatever, right? So, anyways, I did that project this morning and stuff. So, I'm gonna try to make this quick. But I was at the dog park, and Spike is focused on balls, right? His life is either tug of war or playing balls. So, in order for me to get him to drop a ball for me to throw it, I have to have two. So I always have one in the throw stick, and one is in play. Okay. So one was in play, and that one came out of play, and I had the ball in the stick right here by my head, and I bent down to pick the one up on the ground, and when I did, unbeknownst to me, 25.5 pound Spike is full throttle, probably 7 miles an hour, 10 miles an hour, whatever this dog can run, and caught me in the head and gave me whiplash to the side so bad that it
heal fast.
It mashed my face. It hurt my jaw, so I mean I couldn't even touch it for quite a few days. And he made all three of these fingers, my whole arm, all the way up to my shoulder, went completely numb. So obviously there was some sort of a neck thing going on, right? So, all right. So I caught my wits. At first I thought somebody cold cocked me. So my first thought was ready to come up swinging because somebody just hit me. I don't know what the heck just happened. But then I realized it was Spike. And then by the time I looked, Spike was off playing ball with somebody else, didn't even care. A lady saw it come running over. Are you all right? Yeah, Sue didn't even see it. Are you all right? Long story short, my neck has been bothering me for years. Ever since, that's another story that I won't get into, but it was a hassle with another kid, and it was not really a fight, but yeah, kind of. And I hurt my neck then, and it hasn't been right since I was 13. I swear, it's 10 times better than it has been in the last 60 whatever years. So thank you, Spike.
he actually straightened it out a little bit.
And I got all my feeling back, except the very tip of my little finger, and that finally came back about 2 days later. And now I can bend my neck to the right all the way and to the left all the way, and I haven't been able to do that for decades.
So maybe it was a good thing in the end. Yeah. Didn't feel too good at that moment. He wasn't too happy.
They say that the Lord works in mysterious ways, and that would be
a mysterious
working
way.
in a mysterious way, I gotta say. That's all
Whacking
I can say. This neck's been bothering me for decades. Just all, never
whack
ends.
Upside the head.
So yeah, so we've got I'm a loose cannon with technical stuff.
So we went early today.
Everybody knows that. So I'm sitting here and I'm ready to go on live, and I hit go live 7 minutes before we were supposed to actually go live.
Well, we haven't done it in a couple months, so you forgot how to do it, basically, I think.
We haven't done it in a while. Well, I didn't really forget, but I was nervous and I was trying to be quick, and we're in the car today, and we're comfortable in the car though. I'm just saying it's pretty good. I mean, they can see us well, right, guys?
A little bit more, too much sun. We should probably be more in the shade, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
But I think you can all see us good enough, right?
We can turn up the air conditioner if we have to. Yeah.
No. I think we should be in the shade.
Oh yeah.
The light.
Yeah.
Not for the.
Oh yeah.
Not for the air conditioner. He is a little slow today, guys.
She belly laughs the hardest when it's my humiliation. Have you ever noticed that? The guys that have been married for a long time. Anybody on board with that?
When he gets his gluten allergy, besides the fact that he gets very sick to his stomach, then he sleeps. So we happened to be out, and we got back. I mean, several stops on the way before we got back, but we got back here, and he couldn't even get out of the car. So he slept in the car for like 2.5 hours. At one point, I looked, I kept checking on him from inside. I could see him. Then at one point, I couldn't see him anymore. And I'm like, oh my God, where'd he go? So I figured he might have went to the bathroom outside or something. So I went outside. I'm looking all around for him. And I'm like, where could he be? So I looked to see if he was laying down. No, he had taken a blanket and put it over his head. He was so cold. So he had a blanket over his head. So I'm like, oh, okay. At least I know I can see him again. Right. So.
Because here's what happens to me. Within an hour or two.
Yesterday was 3 though. So it was very odd.
Within a certain amount of time after I do flour, I'll be fine. So we're heading to a Mexican restaurant. I'm fine. Perfectly fine. We pulled into the parking lot. It's a food truck. So Sue walked up to the window and ordered. And by the time Sue had ordered and gotten back, my stomach felt like I was sick. Next thing you know, I'm over in an abandoned parking lot.
Right.
With
very sick.
Mexican food that I was fixing to eat, looking at it going, I can't eat that. And blew lunch. Sue says, because Sue's trying to eat. So it wasn't a pretty thing. So then I started, Sue says, do you want me to drive? I'm like, nope. She goes, you can go. So I didn't. I waited for her to eat. And then I got onto the LVTA property and I had to pull over off to the side, blow lunch again. Now I'm starting to get sweaty. I couldn't make it back to my site. It was only like half a mile. I had to pull over again, and I was profusely sweating, absolutely, just running off of me. And I lose my breath. It feels like somebody's sitting on my chest. So I know that some people do gluten because it's like a fad thing or because they think it's healthier or whatever, but the reason why I can't do gluten is because I'm going to end up in the hospital. So it's not good to do it to yourself, So what we're thinking is that lady had rolled her fudge in some sort of lightly sifted flour to make it so that it wouldn't harden because it sits there while she sells it. And I think that's what happened. It had a coating of flour on it. And here's the real sucky part is it sucked. It wasn't good.
That's the worst part. It wasn't even tasty.
I
want to say hello to Brian.
Hey, Brian,
our next
welcome.
door neighbor. Hi, Brian.
Welcome.
And hello to Jane.
Vintage Van Life, Brian.
Miss Jane is here.
Super duper, 100% YouTube supporter. Miss Jane Bray is on board. Duffy's here too. I'm surprised Duffy's.
I know we got pretty much everybody in camp
Duffy
here.
Hasn't come on live, but he might.
Oh, Miss Melanie. Hello.
And here's our daughter.
So yesterday was Miss Melanie's birthday. So happy birthday, Miss Melanie.
Yeah, wish Melanie happy birthday.
Today is Mike's birthday. Traveling
Mike's birthday.
Mike.
So if you follow his channel, The Adventures of Traveling Mike, and if you haven't followed his channel, just go over, check it out, and wish him a happy birthday. He's 54 today.
54 today. Miss Melanie turned 47 yesterday. And hello, Mom of 4 boys, Rachel. How are you doing? I haven't seen you in a long time.
We haven't seen you in a while. Hello.
Nomadic Camping.
Woody from Nomadic Camping. Hello.
He has been really enjoying your channel.
Thank you so much for jumping on board on our channel there, Woody. We really appreciate it.
He loves it.
He seems to be enjoying my videos.
And you really like his too.
And I like his videos too. So you want to go over and check his channel out for sure.
Nomadic Camping. He's a friend from Steve's.
Yep.
So thank you, Steve. Thank you, Woody.
Mom with four boys. We haven't
I know we haven't seen her in a while.
Haven't seen her in a long time. Yeah.
We're doing good.
Yep.
Hanging in, anyways.
Yep, we're hanging.
Other Miss sick, right? Yeah. Hopefully, so he'll be sick. He was very sick yesterday. Just slept all the rest of the night.
I slept 14 and a half hours straight.
14 hours straight. Today he got up. He just feels punky.
Today I feel like I have maybe like 1/4 of my regular energy.
Tomorrow, and his brain's a little slow, so give him a little credit on
which
that.
I'm always a little slow anyways. And tomorrow I'll feel about 3/4 energy if it all goes normal, and then I should be fine. But the problem is every time I do that, I wreck more of my stomach, and it never comes back. So it's really not a good thing to happen to me. Yeah. I used to weigh 260 pounds, and I now weigh 141 pounds. And it's not because I'm sick, but it's because no matter what I eat, I don't absorb as much out of the food as other folks do, because a lot of it slides by and doesn't really get the nutrients out of it, So if you guys knew what I ate, sometimes you wouldn't believe it.
He does eat a lot.
I can eat a lot, and I never gain not even a pound. Susie looks at her sugar donut and it's on her hips.
There's a nice message. Lori has some delicious fudge and no gluten, just waiting for you.
Thank you,
Oh,
Lori.
Lori, she's a sweetheart. Stormy Kurtz, hello. How are you
Hello,
today?
Stormy.
Nice to
Thank you,
see
thank you,
you.
thank you, Stormy, by the way, for watching all of our videos. And I'm not sure if I've thanked you before, but thank you. She watches, they watch all of our videos.
Oh, Woody said he might have. When last time he was here, he was sick for 3 weeks straight. Someone said it may have been desert fever. We just met a man yesterday
Yeah.
who said his dad died from desert fever.
Yeah, because
so it's very serious.
he claims, I don't know, he claims it's because the hospital didn't quite.
They say it's very hard to diagnose.
Didn't quite treat it right or something.
Yeah, it's hard to diagnose it. They say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who had said that? I think Star had told us someone's dog got it, and they couldn't figure out because it mimics so many different things, and they can't figure out, couldn't figure out who it was, or what it was. I mean, not
especially
who.
in animals.
Right. Oh, I'm glad you got better, Woody. That's good. Richard and Albert must have tapeworm. For how much they eat.
Because
Yeah,
they
right.
eat a lot. Well, you know what? Rich is a go-go bunny. He's always going bike riding, and
That's true too.
you know,
Right.
not so much with me. Like I stay busy, but I don't do exercising. That's for sure.
And I thought to say hello, Carol. My good friend
Miss
Carol just
Walters.
came in. I meant to say hi to you and kind of got sidetracked.
Carol's been with us just about since day one.
Don't want to ever miss Carol. She's like
she
one of our
came on
number
board
one.
when I was doing the
The backsplash.
backsplash around the stove.
Said these two are gonna fight. I gotta watch this.
That was like our fourth video, and we did get into it a little bit. And I said, I think I told you just leave me alone and let me
Right.
do it or something.
Just
and
let me pay attention. Don't ask any questions.
Right.
That's his favorite saying.
I said it today, in fact.
You absolutely did. I was like, doesn't that work to that? I don't want to hear.
I never went. It's not what I did. What I said was, honey, I can't answer your question right now because I'm concentrating. So that's what I said.
Oh, sweet,
It
like
wasn't,
that, right?
No, I may not have said it quite as sweet.
All right, just want to
Because
make
I
sure.
just like smacked my knuckles against a pair of bicycles or something. Just saying.
Rachel says she's never been to the desert. We have to come out here someday when you retire and all the boys are grown up.
It's got its own beauty.
Beautiful. It really is.
Here's the thing, like where we're from, Massachusetts, we have lots of leaves and lots of grass and lots of water. Okay, lots of rain, lots of humidity, and we love the desert. When we come here, it's got its own beauty. But it's basically rocks and dirt with some shrubs, a lot of beautiful mountains, but there's no grass and no, like, to speak of, oak trees, maple trees, trees, and any trees that are here are healthy survivors of the heat, so they grow. They look almost muted,
stunted compared to
because they concentrate on surviving, not growing. So we miss the green while we're here, and then miss the desert while we're there. So it's weird. So we have the best of both worlds. We can come down here and stay warm, enjoy the beauty of the desert, which has, in my opinion, wonderful beauty, but I do miss grass. The dogs miss grass too, and I do miss trees.
And talking about grass, Woody said his dogs really miss the grass, but I guess there is a dog park. Yes, there is a really nice dog park.
There is a nice dog park.
They actually have 3 different ones. They have a small dog, a medium dog, and a large dog. Right. So it's very nice over there.
And we've been going there for 2 years, and we've hardly ever ran into any kind of issues.
Oh, Roy's bragging that it's 71 degrees here, and Miss Melanie said it's 49 degrees here and drizzling. Yuck.
Yuck.
And the other day, yesterday, it was, I think she had 30-some. So, Drunken Chef, how are you? Thank you so much. We were going through Phoenix, and I'm like, I know Chef lives around here. Maybe I can see him go by, but we didn't see you go by. So,
yeah.
Chef also has a Boston Terrier from Eddie and Jamie.
Oh, wow.
He's got Scully, and Scully is from.
Isn't he the one that they asked us if we could take it to him, but we couldn't because we didn't have time?
We couldn't. Right. So he's as old. He'd be 2 litters ago.
Yeah.
Not these guys, and not the one. It might have been the same one as Nikki. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
Is that the same one as Nikki? If Jamie's still here,
is.
It might still be Nikki's litter, or one before that. I'm not sure, but he's got one that's probably 3 years old now, Chef. Right?
So Roy says we have grass in the camp. Please keep off of it. And that's true, because the desert rarely has grass on its own, but they've had so much. They've had enough rain where there are spots of grass. Matter of fact, Tim from CRView has actually gone out and said, "Look at this, guys, grass." And we're from Massachusetts. We're going, "Hey, Tim, look at this. This is grass." No, I'm just kidding. But you don't see grass. But there is one spot.
There is one
spot behind our rig where it's almost like a lawn.
And even the trees are very
The
green
trees
this
are
year.
very green this year, and
Uh.
yeah, so you can tell. We got some rain last month. They say if we can get some rain this month, we'll have what they call a super bloom
Oh.
in the spring, which we've
Chef,
seen.
if I knew you were going through, we would have invited you to come by. Is it too late? Come by and visit. I don't know if it's too late or not. He's probably got another 5 hours to get home, so he probably doesn't have time. Yeah, he's 3 years old, so it's Nikki's one. Carol says, he said, "I got this," is what you said that day, that first video that Carol was watching. I got this. In other words, shut up.
No, I probably added so. Because I can say so in a lot of different ways. I can say hi, so.
And I forgot a little while ago, Jane
I can
said,
say so.
Jane,
I can say so.
Jane
Susie.
said, Jane said, zip it would be her comment.
Like right now.
Right, zip it. Thank you, Jane. And everyone's telling the temperature, so it's 49. That's Melanie's temperature and drizzling, and then we got 20 with wind chill here in Ohio.
Oh, poor Woody.
No, we don't want to be there. Stormy Kurt says she woke up to 18 degrees this morning. Yikes is right. Mama Boys is in Ohio too, so she must be very cold. It's too late. We just passed by. Oh, too bad. I wish we had known.
Honest to God, right?
We'll get together one of these years. I'm dying to meet Scully. Not that I don't want to meet you two, but I'm dying to meet Scully. I love Boston Terriers. I can't help it. Plus, he's got 2 boxers. And boxers and Boston Terriers look so much alike.
They do.
I mean, you must
They
really
do.
notice that
That's why a lot of people
when you have boxers and a Boston.
Yeah, a lot of people will say to us, "Are those boxers?" And I get why, because
they are. They
I've
look
looked
so
at
much
boxers
alike.
and went, "Is that a Boston Terrier?" I've actually done that. So, and I don't know. Are they bred? Is that one of the? I forget. There's 3.
Well, they are pot boxer, because Jamie told me that.
Yeah, they are pot
I was kind of goofing on Jamie and told Jamie that he looks more like a boxer. No, bulldog. I'm sorry, it's bulldog they're mixed with. Bulldog and I believe it's bulldog. Jamie, am I right?
Okay, Roy is cruising for a real super duper.
Becky has
wet
15 inches.
willy.
Yeah, 15 inches of snow.
And Becky said on the last night, "I owe you a lot of wet willies," and he's gonna get it for this one because he's making fun of it. Where Becky is, 15 inches of snow. Okay. Yeah. Probably this desert right here has hardly ever even seen dusting, so I'm sure it has. But.
And hello to Stone Wolf, Tony. Thank
Tony,
you for coming
welcome.
and joining us, Tony.
How are you?
We're looking forward to seeing you soon.
We are going to go to Yuma on Wednesday for Sue's doctor's appointment, and we're looking forward to maybe perhaps if you guys are around, Tony, to stop by for a quick visit. We'd like to stop and say hi.
Yeah, not long. We just
can't stay too long.
Because my appointment's like 2:30.
Yeah,
I mean, excuse me, 12:30. So it would be after that. So, but just come by for a quick hour.
Yeah, just come by
for
a quick hi and stuff because we got to get the dogs back to feed them by 5:30 and all of that.
And I also want to say hello to Minglewood Blues.
Minglewood
hello,
Blues.
You're our new friend.
Welcome.
Thank you so much for
We've
joining
been here
us.
a couple times.
Yeah, I don't think they've been on our live before. Maybe you've been seeing them in
Yeah.
watching our videos, and thank you for that as well. And Woody said we had a Boston Terrier named Spike, which is our boy, and man, he protected us. Oh, these two want to bark at everything that comes by, but mostly because they want to say hi.
Yeah, it's mostly because they want to say hi, but I don't have any problem with the dog who barks a little bit when somebody's coming onto your property, and that's what these guys do. So you know somebody's coming no matter what. And if you tell them to shut up, generally the second time they'll shut up. So
unless somebody's really close to the car, they really want to get attention.
Hi guys.
That's it.
If you do that, then forget it. There ain't no stopping them, because it's all about love. And then they start arguing. If this is Gracie, this is, they go
never touching.
And then they look at people, and the people go, "Whoa, I'm not touching them."
Some poor lady at the store.
If they would just chill out, they'd get more love.
They would. Some poor lady the other day. Yesterday we went to this Christmas craft fair, and they thought the lady was going to talk to him, and she did talk to him, and they started fighting. She jumped, poor thing. They scared the crap out of her. So we gotta get some. We have some collars.
We've had them ever since we've had the dogs, but there's 2 issues we have to work with them. 3. One is they like to jump on people, and they cut people's arms. So we have to stop that, and I haven't been able to do it. 2 is when I want to end a ball game with Spike,
which is the whole
Spike don't want to end the ball game, and Spike continues to play the ball game, which is a lot what happened the other day when I got hit by him. Was he won't stop. He's all out, get that ball, come hell or high water. And the third thing The third thing we have to work on with them is what is it? We got three things we have to work on. You just said it. Oh, barking
Oh, right, the barking.
in the car
Right, in the
and at other dogs.
right.
So those three things. Other than that, we have really well-behaved Boston Terriers. I mean,
Right.
in general, they're nice dogs. You know?
They are good dogs.
They are.
All right, we got to catch up here for a minute.
Okay.
Jane says it's minus 13 in Alberta.
Yikes.
That's why we're here. Yeah, I would
Eh?
say so. Rachel said they have a bulldog, a brindle one. He is so sweet. They are sweet animals, that's for sure. And hello to Bring It Every Day. How are you today?
Bring
We
it every
haven't
day.
seen
Say, wow, hello. Yeah, we haven't
Kelly
seen you
in a
while.
few weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, we haven't done a live in a few weeks, so well, yeah.
Right. We haven't done a live in like 3 weeks now.
They were originally from an English bulldog, and white English terrier. That's what Boston Terriers are from.
That's what
Thank you, Jamie. She's the expert.
Yes.
He has the worst gash, though. His name is Max. I think they all have worse. But all
Okay,
right, so
listen, this is a tip. Anybody who has a dog
One
that
tip, yeah.
poops and stinks,
probiotics, children's probiotics.
the stuff you give babies.
It's so, and you want to buy, something that's in refrigerated. Anytime you buy probiotics, they're supposed to be refrigerated.
Correct. And
But you
keep
buy
it refrigerated too, because if it goes into room temp for too long, it loses.
Right, because they're alive.
They're
right.
alive.
But yeah, we give these guys. Right now they're having a chewable one, and you give them half each.
Hey.
And they're only, Spike's 25.5, and Gracie's a little under 20. She's 21, 22.
We have,
but it works. I mean, they still poop on occasion. But
we have two. So if we're going down the highway and these two are farting and stinking, we can't stand it. You can't light a big lighter in here; it might explode. So just saying, right, Sue?
So give Max's belly a little help
this
there.
This stuff works. You just mix it in with their breakfast, or that's stuff.
Or give them, like I said, right now we have chewables, and they just chew it down. They think it's a snack.
They think it's a snack. Yeah. It's kind of like their hot web now. It tastes really good, so they think it's a
snack. Stonewolf said they are monsters. LOL. Don't be picking on my dogs, Tony. Hello, Devil Dog. How are you today? Devil Dog, I've been missing your lives lately because I cannot get used to the time change. So when I go at 8 o'clock, it's 2 hours difference. So sorry, Eddie.
It takes us about 3. Well, I shouldn't say that.
It takes us a long time.
We never really figure it out.
Every year it seems to get
worse.
worse.
About the time we figure it out, we only have a few weeks left, and then we got to figure it out again.
Right.
And then as you move across country, it's even more difficult.
I know. We're just
because you lose time or gain time every other day, right? So you got to, I'm proud of myself that I actually put up the right time from Arizona for Eastern Standard Time, because
it took us a while to figure that one out.
I couldn't do it last year. I don't understand it.
And I want to say I'm so sorry to Chef because he lost his 2 boxers. He lost one in February, and then Blue passed earlier this year. So it's so hard to lose our babies. And we just, our good friends Tim and Crystal and Gracie just lost their Abby, which is very hard.
Yeah.
So
it's extremely.
It's very hard when we lose our babies, but
it's not like literally like losing a child. I don't think literally, okay, but
it is to us because they are our children.
It's very close to it. It is.
We've never lost a child, and thank God.
We don't want to know, because if it hurt that bad,
it's got to be.
It's got to be. It's devastating. You never get over it, but you learn to live with it. But you never get over it. Yeah.
Chef said, "Oh no, Eddie's here. I gotta go." Always gotta be busting each other.
Did Belt Loop come today?
No. Jane said the dogs like to step on Sue's head in the car. Yes, of course, we pull up here the day we arrive, and I'm sitting in my seat in the RV, and Jane said hello, and that's it. They're up on my head, and but they were scratching me through the head. It's like, what are you doing on my head?
They got all 4 paws on Sue's head, and they're going like, and Sue's hat's coming off. And
it's just like
cutting the back of her neck.
We're supposed to look like we're organized and know what we're doing, and we don't, obviously. And you guys make it look even worse. But right now they're sleeping in the back seat, being perfect angels. So, yeah.
Thank you, Drunken Chef. He reminded everybody to hit the thumbs up for us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Baby Spike and baby Gracie. Yeah, tell Eddie the story about your face. Yeah, we want the live ones, all right? Nomadic Camping, Woody gives his probiotics. Yeah, it makes a big difference, doesn't it?
It makes a huge difference.
Nothing worse than the stinky poops. We learned that.
Maybe if we have chorizo and beans, we should mix a little in with the chorizo and beans, right?
Right. Yeah, it might work, right? We we started that when we got our first Spike and Sweet Pea, and we had picked them up as little babies, and we drove home. We picked them up in Missouri, and we drove home from Missouri. It was like made that in a 2-day thing, but we smelled the whole car just stunk the whole time. And I got out of the car. I was standing in line for something. I'm like, I wonder if I stink like poop. And so we got home, and I went to my favorite natural food store, and I said, all right, my dogs are pooping me out and I can't stand it. What do I do? He said, oh, just give them some probiotics. And so we've been, Spike and Sweet Pea were on probiotics their whole entire life. And it totally cuts it down to, 10 to 20%, I think. So it's amazing.
Yeah.
So we just started.
The only time they poop out now is if they eat something stupid on a walk. Their mission is to eat something, especially like when we're traveling. When they get out of the rest area, which is usually disgusting, they want to eat something. So it's disgusting too, because they'll eat anything. They'll eat an old chicken bone that's been there for 6 days. They'll eat a Q-tip, all right?
Oh my God.
A Q-tip. And then these dogs want to give you a kiss. You look at them and go, let's wait a while on that,
Tony says, they can catch me up anytime. I love it. He's always causing trouble there.
Yeah. I watched.
Tony said he couldn't watch it.
Yeah,
I haven't watched it either because I know it's going to make me cry.
And I'll admit I bawled my eyes out. I couldn't help it.
Crystal just showed me
because I feel I know where he's at.
We've all been there.
Not a good thing.
Anyway,
it's one of life's worst moments. It really is.
Crystal was just showing me a beautiful plaque that Stephen Oakey sent to them, and the card, and a little ornament, and what it said. And I was sitting there crying. She went to show him. He goes, "Nope, I don't want to cry in public." So he didn't.
I already cried.
But it's like, it's so hard.
It's not easy, and anybody who's never had a dog doesn't really get it. They go. I've had people say, "Well, it's just a dog." Well, that's because you've never owned a dog.
It's not the same.
And I understand where they're coming from because they don't get it. It's like I might say it's just a goldfish, but I've been attached to goldfish too. I wouldn't want the thing to die. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Tony says he cries thinking about it. It's so true.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I mean, we've all,
terrible.
We've all been in that position where, he always says God played a kind of a mean joke on us, giving us such a beautiful animal and then taking him away too soon.
Every 9 to 12 years, dude. What really?
Well, the ornament that they'd given Tim and Crystal and Gracie said basically, we have to go over the Rainbow Bridge first so we can be there waiting for you when you come.
Yeah.
Oh, gonna make me cry now. All right, stop. It's all right. We're not gonna talk about it anymore. We love you guys, though. We're sorry for all your losses.
I don't want to cry.
Yeah, I don't want to cry. Right?
It's tough.
Carol wants to know: is nomadic camping Woody kin to Mr. Childers? Woody, you'll have to answer that question. Tony's glad that Huck is still going strong.
Yeah, me too.
He's a great
dog.
Huck. Oh my God, he's like a pony. He's
the most gentle giant in the world.
And he's afraid of these two.
Afraid
it's hilarious.
These little rugrats.
They're like noisy and he's like, get away from me.
But like Tony said, they're monsters. And,
they are.
I mean, I'm sorry, but they can be. And so, they're barking with all this energy. And Huck's like, oh, I don't think I want nothing to do with that,
What he says, no, Carol, they're not related. And Roy said, I still haven't cleaned Jasper's nose prints off the windows yet. I was cleaning this lady's house, and she had told me a little while before, I got to this particular spot, that they had lost their dog. Because I knew she had lots of rescue dogs. And she said, oh, we just lost our last dog. And so I got to the window, and I said, there's dog no prints on that. Do you want me to leave them? And she went, no, it's okay. You can go ahead and wash it. But I didn't want to do it until I asked permission first, because those are the kind of things that mean a lot to us. When you see a doggy nose prints, or like flowers, sometimes they look dead to me, but I'm not throwing your flowers away. Those mean a lot to you, so I don't throw them away. So yeah, I get it, Roy, for sure.
Yep.
So what else have we got to talk about?
We're
done. See you guys.
All I know is we're glad to be here. We're having a lot of fun.
A long summer.
Driving down was pretty much, I mean, as far as traffic or incidences on the highway, it was wonderful. We had 3 little incidences, all tire related. and nothing that really. Well, when we had a strap fall off the back of the car, and so this.
I mean, I just want to say hi to Gary. Hi, Gary. How are you?
Hey, Gary.
Gary popped in.
We were just wondering.
No, it's RV living life, Gary.
Oh, hey, Gary. Haven't seen you in a while. Welcome. So, anyways, this this guy goes by. It was two company trucks, and they go by me, and the guy looked at me, and I thought he was going, "Hey, dude, hi." To me, it looked like he had a smile on his face. And Sue goes,
He's telling you, he's pointing.
I think he wants you to pull over. I said, no. I think he was telling me, hey, I wish I was on vacation too.
I thought he was saying you were in his lane, is what I thought.
I know.
Right.
So I looked at her and said, I'm not in his lane. I think he was telling me, hey, So I was convinced. So we go down the highway another 20, I don't know, 10, 15 miles, whatever. And this next couple comes, he pulls up, stops, roll the window down. You have a strap dragon. So okay, so I immediately pull over. Bad idea. I should have kept going because I pulled over on the inside of a turn with a breakdown lane was exactly as wide as the rig. Okay, and we're on the inside. People are coming downhill, and of course the rigs are ready to go uphill, so they're just hammer down 75 miles an hour. I had my legs sticking out, so that was the hairiest moment in the whole trip.
And of course,
we managed to get it
a driver's side strap.
Right. So we managed to get that off, and we went to a rest area and got it, fixed. The other thing is we did have a flat tire. Well, we had a tire going down. My TPS sensor went off. I was going to ignore it, thinking it can't be because I was kicking the tires and they seemed the same. But I said I'll check it with the valve with my gauge, and sure enough, it had half what it was supposed to. So we were off the site. We were off at an exit. We were at the end of an exit, and no danger. We got the tire changed, and then that's about it as far as anything on the road. The other time we had to go to 2 different tire shops. We got to go to a third to get it done right, but that's besides the point. We're not going to get into the whole story.
But the first tire that went flat was on the trailer, and we pulled off and changed that real easily off the side of the road. We weren't in danger at all. But I said afterwards, that's our first in 30 plus years of traveling. That's our first ever flat tire. I think I jinxed us from there on.
No, because then we had 2 other problems.
Then we had other problems.
But hey, I put all brand new tires on the rig and thinking I don't want tire problems, and sure enough, we end up with
the tire problem on the rig was more of the sensor let air out, was making it leak or whatever.
No, the problem is they stripped the extension.
Oh.
I have on the back in the dualies, there's an extension that comes out so that I can put air in it. They stripped it, and to fix it, they forced it on and then sent me down the road. Okay, and so
the first kid that tried to fix it said he fixed it and he put 80 pounds, but it was only registered at 60. So he thought, well, maybe it'll take a minute.
Right.
But come to find out,
and because it was stripped, because it was stripped, it was seeping air. I wouldn't call it a leak, but it was seeping air. So on the trip down, it was 2 pounds less today, 2 pounds less tomorrow, 2 pounds. So when I went out and took the sensor off, I couldn't get the sensor back on because it was stripped. Luckily, both incidences, we were in the middle of
thank you, dear God,
East Timbuktu. Okay, I don't know exactly what state, but we were in the middle of nowhere. There was
someone in Oklahoma, I would say.
There was nothing. I come over. There was an RV place. I pull in there. The guys just ignore me. I'm just standing there, and they're moving trailers around. I go, do you guys do tires? No. That's okay. Do you know? And sure enough, 2 miles away, there was a country hit place who got me down the road but didn't properly fix it. He too forced it back on.
1 second. Bye, Woody. Thank you so much for joining us, and I hope your wife feels better and all gets well with her medical issues.
Bye, Woody, and thank you for stopping.
Take good care. All right, go ahead, finish the story. I'm sorry.
Gary, that's pretty much the story, but they didn't fix it either. He took and forced it on. And so, again, it was seeping a little bit. So now I got to go here in Quartzsite because without the sensor on, it's not leaking at all. So I was doing it with my truck, and I had no more leaks. So I drove it the rest of the way to Quartzsite. And Tom and Lori from Tom and Lori RV Life used the tire shop here in Quartzsite, and we're going to go use
which is where we're going to head to get that
at the pilot truck stop and just have them pull out the outside dually, put a new extension on, and I'll be good.
And I want to say hello to Cindy. Cindy Hogan popped in.
Cindy.
And she says, about time you two got on alive.
Right? I know.
Thanks,
You're
Cindy. We miss you
absolutely right.
guys as well.
You're
And Jane
absolutely
said, I
right.
was telling Richard about Merton helping me get my flat tire off, and then how I told everybody it cost me $125 to fix it because I went shopping while I waited. Jane, you are hilarious, I swear. Jane is a funny one.
Jane.
She
Jane,
cracks us up all the time.
Jane, I don't. She's so funny. She bought a solar panel, which, in retrospect, and on the truck and on the chalkboard looked like she was going to save a lot of money. But by the time she spent 2 hours traveling there, 2 hours back,
Well, she went to Phoenix, so I think it was more like 5 hours.
whatever it was, and all that gas and all that time, she could have gone here
She
and
saved
got
$40. I think she
said. Saved $40.
And the worst part was the poor thing lost her
headlights.
Her
On
headlights
I-10 with, I don't know,
at
8,
night.
10 more miles to go, she said, or something.
20 some.
Whatever. I would not want to be
20-some.
on I-10 at night with no headlights. So what she
No.
did was follow the tractor and trailer truck.
She got right on top of
When
his
you get in
butt.
Quartzsite, it's kind of lit up, you know, but when you get out here, you can't see nothing. I don't know.
When she got out here, she said she had high beams.
Oh,
But
that's
she didn't
right.
want to use them on the highway.
I forgot about that. Hey,
Right.
I would have used the high beams anyways.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
what I
poor
would do.
Jane ended up driving 20 miles, white knuckling
I
it to
forgot
be,
about that.
you know, down
I find
I-10 with
I find it weird how both them lights blew at the same
both
time.
lights went at the same time, which is very unusual.
I'm wondering
Maybe
if
if it's
maybe you had one out for a little while and didn't know it, and then the other one blew. I don't know. Just saying. It's I've never seen
20 miles,
I've
20
never
miles
seen
with no headlights.
two headlights blow at the same time. I guess it's possible, yeah. But
Oh, Tony says they're going to get up here in a week or so. But we'll see you on Wednesday, and he said that was okay, by the way.
okay, cool. So
Yeah.
I'll text you when we're on our way to Yuma, and I'll text you when we leave the doctor's office, and we'll figure out where you are. Are you in the same place and stuff? We'll figure that out. Okay. Thank you, Tony.
Tony usually finds his spot last year was beautiful. I'm sure he's kind of in the same, maybe not the same exact spot, but he likes that
He
spot.
finds
It's
nice,
a beautiful spot.
Nice places. Like
It's
actually RV lots. It's not like an RV park per se.
And it's big enough for two. So he has his father-in-law comes down, and they have their camper on one side, then his is on the other, and then in between there's like a nice big porch, and inside like there's actually a room in there and a bathroom in there, and washer and dryer.
A nice bathroom and a washer and dryer.
It's a really cool place.
It's not that expensive.
And it's all stone walled and fenced in. That's a really nice part.
Roy's heading to town while watching, he says. Okay.
Bye, Roy. Roy's going to
Roy.
buy some frozen pizza, so I guess that everybody's making frozen pizzas today.
Yep. Traveling Adventures of Mike's birthday today, so as soon as we're done with this live, we're heading over there to have pizza.
Yeah, everybody's having pizza for, I think Mike's buying, so that's not too fair that Mike's buying pizzas for everyone on his birthday. I don't know. How's that work, guys? We're supposed to do something nice for Mike. We'll owe you, Mike.
Make him something someday.
Yeah. Make some dessert at some point.
Yeah.
Today wasn't a good day doing that, right? You're out of it, and I can't seem to bake anything in the oven, so I'm gonna. It's
I got brain fog. It's weird.
The is burning things, so even he usually gets it well, but he's made brownies twice now and they burnt. So
Sausages didn't burn at all.
A little bit on the bottom they did. Didn't you have to scrape them off the bottom? Didn't you scrape it off the bottom to get it? No. But anyways. Oh, he's not buying them at all. Okay, he's not buying them all. All right, so we are all bringing pizzas to share. Oh, okay, everybody's chipping in. So I guess we're the only ones being the deadbeats here, not chipping in.
If I knew that, I would have chipped in.
Oopsies.
Didn't know. Oops.
Oh, Jane's buying firewood. Oh, they're gonna have a fire afterwards too.
Cool. Yeah.
That's right. Doing a fire afterwards. Jane's buying firewood.
We do fires rarely, but we will probably do this one tonight because we haven't done one yet. We do one every once in a while. We can't. Both of us, our lungs lock up if we get any smoke.
Oh, Jane can also bring Tillamook ice cream. Go for it, Jane.
Jane.
Mike, he said it's all good. You guys do enough as it is. Well, thank you.
So we went up and
high test ice cream for sure.
I don't know, not the next day, the day after that, to open a PO box. So we go up, we open a PO box up in Parker. That way we don't have to deal with any of the crap here. And we order a piece of angle iron. That's all I wanted. And
2 batteries. No, 4 batteries.
4 lithium ion, I think. Might be pure lithium. GoPro batteries. undeliverable to the United States Post Office. How are you supposed to get GoPro batteries if it's undeliverable? So, anyways, a friend of ours is going to let them use their mailing address, and we're hoping
Should
to
be able
get
to
them.
get to his.
We're
Yeah.
hoping to get them shipped there because
They wouldn't ship
I
to the
need the
post
angle
office
iron. I
box.
got to do a project on my trailer before we head back home, and I need GoPro batteries, man. I only got one or two really good ones, and they're not that great. And I've had the ones I've had for 3 years now, so they're like dying out. They're 100%. You put them in, you fill them for 10 minutes, they're 17%. So, they're not functional.
Cindy says she's decorating the Christmas tree while she listens. She wanted pizza tonight, but ended up with Wendy's. Ooh, sounds good. And the Christmas tree, that's exciting. I always like doing the Christmas tree. I was going to do our stuff yesterday. He was supposed to go to the races, but they ended up on the wrong date, so I ended up not doing it. But I'll do it one day next week.
Stonewall's curious. He wonders.
Last minute get together, Roy says.
Merton sharing ice cream?
No, you were bringing the ice cream. No, Pierre, Jim said, Merton, you were bringing the ice cream. And then Tony wrote, yeah, Merton sharing the ice cream. Yeah, I get that.
I can go get ice cream if that's what they need.
Jane has cherry and peaches and cream and possibly mudslide. Oh, Mike wants to know what kind of ice cream.
Mudslide.
Carol's got to run. Bye, Carol. Love you.
Bye, Carol. Love you.
Thank you for coming to visit.
We have had
mudslide sounds good.
We've had beautiful weather here. We really have. We had one day that was partly cloudy. All the solar power in the world. We haven't even run our generator since we've been here. We've been here for a week and a day now, and it seems like we've been here for 2 seconds. It's just
right.
Hey, a day in the desert. I'm telling you, if you've never been in the desert, to us, a day in the desert is twice as fast as a day at home. It just is. You wake up in the morning, and the next thing you know, it's 1:30 in the afternoon, and then the next thing you know, the day's over and it's time to go to bed, right? So, I mean, it's just...
I know, it's true. Carol says she hears that Sue's jumping out of the cake. Is that just a rumor?
Yeah.
You don't got one big enough for me. Sorry.
Yeah, it would have to be a big cake.
It would have to be a big cake. If you have mudslide, we can add Bailey's to it. I have the Bailey's. Mike's going to party for his birthday.
So
what is mudslide? Mudslide must be like, is mudslide like
mudslide's
Mississippi mud pie?
It's got a lot of chocolate this and chocolate that.
Yeah, I'm sure that must be what it's like, right?
And so the best part about being here, where we are, we're in camp, but we're kind of over a small wash, because when we got here, there wasn't a particular place, so we went over there because we didn't want to bother anybody else with our dogs and stuff like that. And it's a nice spot. But the best thing is, I step out in the morning and I'm out in the middle of nowhere, off the LVTA property, and can walk these dogs with not having to worry about anybody else's dogs or making anybody else's dogs bark or so forth and so on. And I've been walking out there and thinking, I'm pretty good for rattlesnakes in this time of year. Well, I talked to a native that's been living here for a long time. What was it, yesterday? Whatever.
Yes, yesterday.
Whatever. He said, I'm telling you right now, if they tell you that there's no rattlesnakes, they're lying. In November, there's rattlesnakes. In December, the chances are slim. In January, it's probably not going to happen. And in February, the chances are slim. But the other months, it's possible. Here's what they do. I guess they come out, the males will come out of their den 2 hours before sunset and then stay out 2 hours after sunset, eat insects, chill out, and then skedaddle back to their den before it gets too cold for them to get back to their den. So if you're out there in the afternoons and it's 75 or 80 on the south side banking of these washes, you got to keep an eye out, because that's what they do. They hang out, get warm,
sorry, guys, that was rude.
Move around, eat bugs, and skedaddle back. Every once in a while, people find a rattlesnake that's not dormant, but it goes into a logistic stage when it's cold and it can't really do anything. It can't move. It can't protect itself. Those are the ones that have not skedaddled back quite fast enough, and the temperature dropped too fast to slow them down, and they just can't move. They become almost paralyzed. So just want to let everybody know that the rattlesnakes can be out there. Okay, so since then, I walk them in the morning, and by the time I get back, the temperature is only 61. So I'm pretty safe. And I'm out in the morning before the sun is on the south banks, really baking them out, you know. But you guys just keep an eye out. I just want to give everybody a little bit of a heads up. So you know,
Oh,
I
Gorilla.
I thought we were fine, but
Hello,
not
Vanilla
so
Gorilla
much.
and Gypsy. So he changed his name to Gorilla Style Gypsy Life. There we go. He said he was going to change his name because it was the Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla, and
Yeah.
he wanted to shorten it.
Okay, and
I
what do you
did.
do?
So we went to Gorilla Style Gypsy Life.
Oh, okay.
Very cool. Hello, Jeff and Tammy. How are you?
Welcome, guys.
And
There
Mike
was
said he just looked up
they have a
that mudslide flavor up chocolate ice cream with rich fudge ripple and chocolate chunks. Yum. Yes, Jane, please bring that one.
Merton just describes himself when he gets too cold. You are absolutely right. No doubt about it. I am a cold-blooded person. I can't take it. I swear. I can't take it. And here in the desert, it's weird. Like when you're in the sun, it's beautiful, right? And it's windy most of the time. There's usually a 5-10 mile an hour breeze all the time. Um, but when you get around like the back of your rig in the shade and the wind's on you, you got to put a sweater on. Well, I do. Then when I get around, I'm taking the sweater off in the sun. And I get around the back, you know. So if you're doing a job in the shade, and you're back and forth, you're like hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. And I think it's because the desert air is so low in humidity that all it takes is a little bit of shade and a little bit of wind to chill me. We're up north, the average humidity is 70, 80, 90. Here, the average humidity is something like 13%. So yeah, there's a big difference. A big difference. And the sunsets here have just been. We haven't like gone out and like studied them, but we catch them, and they're just beautiful. I can't
it's
tell you.
gorgeous.
We've been in a lot of places in this country, and I must say that it seems to me that Arizona has the best. They just do.
They do have some.
And there's you know, the thing about these valleys is like the mountains will change their look throughout the day. What they look like in the morning
Very true.
and what they look like at midday, and then again at night is usually two different things. So you've got this light show going on here. Go ahead.
Tony says, LOL, cold boy needs some meat.
Hey, I got nothing but ribs.
You don't have any meat on him.
Nothing but ribs.
He weighed himself
I just
the other
weighed
day.
myself. I'm 141.2 or something. Okay.
And he was freaking out.
There was one point in my life I weighed 265. So there's a big difference.
But he was freaking
And like
himself
I was
out.
saying earlier, it's not because I'm sick. It's because I have celiac. Is what it is. No matter what I eat, and it also runs in my family. But
Right.
so does celiac. We don't know if Grandpa had celiac or not.
Right.
Okay. But my aunt was a skeleton. My father right now is pretty much a skeleton. He's going back to eating different, but
He always had a little bit of meat
and,
on him.
and my grandfather on my father's side was a skinny pickle, just like me.
And so that's why I told him not to worry, because his aunt was so skinny all her life, and so was his
freaking out, but
grandfather.
Hey, here's the thing: I feel
Right,
good.
exactly.
The only thing I don't have is the energy I used to have. But who does when they're almost 70? Nobody.
Right.
And do I like it? No, but I've
Right.
learned to live with it. It's the way it is. I look at it like when you were 20 and you had a bag of energy; it was chock full, right? And now that you're 60, 70, you only have this much energy when you
Right.
used to have this much. So you got to dole it out throughout the day and go to bed early. Otherwise, you're not going to survive. I used to go to the races 3 nights on a weekend and get up and go to work at 6 o'clock in the morning. If I went to races 3 nights on a weekend right now, it would take me till Thursday of the following week to catch up.
Tony says, well, if no meat, then more fur.
More thick clothes. More thick clothes.
Jane says, Merton survives on peanut butter cups. That's very true, too. Although he's been trying to be good.
I'm trying
He actually
to.
went
And
off. He went off sugar for quite a while.
I did.
But he felt really good. But then he went back to work at that point and started doing only one Reese's peanut butter cup a day, when he would have 4 or 6 a day.
Yeah, but then I stopped. I ate clean for like weeks, and I felt better. And I've gone back to sugar, but not like I did at all. I mean, I'm doing it more in moderation. Maybe not what other people consider moderation, but in my world, more in moderation. I've had some brownies, and I've had a candy bar or two, and I, of course, had ice cream. But, hey, you got to live a little bit, right? And in moderation, it's supposed to be okay. Moderation is the key word. It depends on how you use the word moderation.
Mike wants to know, how does that compare to your high school weight? Probably a little bit more than that.
My high school weight was about 165.
160, yeah.
Yeah. So,
So
I'm
a
skinnier.
little bit skinnier than he
I'm
was in
skinnier
high
than I
school.
was in high.
He actually used to wear a size 40 pants.
And now
he's down to a size 30 pants.
30.
So he's like, yeah, that much difference. And
Yeah.
Tony says he's only 10 pounds over his high school weight. That's awesome, Tony.
Wow. Yeah.
That is awesome.
Well, Tony does a lot. He doesn't. He moves.
Jane says Merton used to eat his weight in peanut butter cups.
Yeah. Hey, I used to eat when I was working and before I knew better. I used to eat. You're gonna think I'm like bullshitting you, but I'm not. Okay. I used to eat four packs.
That's what it is. 4-4-packs, right?
Okay.
A day.
So that's 16 Reese's peanut butter cups in a morning.
I'm glad you were able to
I'd
do
eat
that.
one and another and another and another and another. Then I'd speed around. I'd be the speedy mechanic, and I'd get all this stuff done. And then I'd come home and I'd be passed out,
Right.
crashed like a heroin addict. Horrible. And I would do that day after day after day after day after day. How I didn't end up with sugar, I have no idea.
That's what made him decide to stop for a while.
I can't keep tempting fate. I get it, but I like sugar, and I'm going to eat it here or there, and I'm going to eat it as long as I can. I'm just going to try to eat less of it, which I have.
You've done really good.
Better. I probably cut it in less than half.
He loves sugar. He loves
far.
Cookies and all kinds of goodies. Any kind of goodie.
Even if I have if I have cereal, like throw sugar on it. Even if it's sweet cereal. If I have a bowl of strawberry, like throw sugar on it. If I have eggs, scrambled eggs, I sprinkle sugar like people sprinkle salt.
That's something that I don't know if any of you guys have done that. That's something his family does in scrambled eggs. And at first I thought that was so weird, but it does give him such a great taste. It really does.
Try it. Just all you do is just sprinkle a little in there, just a pinch of sugar per egg, and try it. It sweetens it. Of course, anything you sweeten is gonna go down better in my world.
Cindy says she could eat chocolate chips all day. That's my weakness. I would have to agree. I could do that too. Mike says we're not getting any younger. That's for darn sure.
And ain't never gonna.
Mike's 54 today, so he's getting there. Oh, quite a ways from almost 70, but he's getting
54.
there.
He's just
he's still a kid. You're still a kid. You're good.
54 was old. Like, no, it's not. It's not.
It's true, Tony. My beer is bad enough sugar. I would weigh even more. LOL. Well, you're lucky that you know only 10 pounds is amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Beer's fattening, right? Or can be.
Peanut butter cup anonymous. Jane thinks you need.
I need sugar anonymous, man.
Sugar on eggs, yeah, Mike. Try it. Put a little bit of sugar in your scrambled eggs. It gives them such a great taste.
Just a little tiny, just
sprinkle a little bit on top. It's amazing. Love sugar on my scrambled. See, Melanie grew up with sugar on her scrambled eggs.
Melanie grew up with it.
And when I'm not doing my sugar thing, I won't put the sugar on the eggs. And you notice a difference. They're not as sweet, obviously, but it does give them a good taste. Try them sometime.
Mike's addiction, I don't know if he wants me to say this or not, is Mountain Dew. He carries 2 or 4 cases with him regularly. Okay?
I think he said it the other day. He's up to 15 or 16 cases. I forget what he said. How many cases, Mike? He told us the other day. Mike says he refuses to grow up. Candied eggs. It is. Try it though, Jeff. It's really good.
And don't get me wrong, not a lot either. You don't put a lot.
Just sprinkle it.
Just sprinkle
maybe
a little
teaspoon on,
not
5,
even
6
a
eggs.
Teaspoon. Maybe if you had 5 or 6 scrambled eggs, you might want it.
That's why I said 5 or 6 scrambled eggs to about a teaspoon of sugar.
I'm talking like 1/8 of a teaspoon per egg or something. Like just a little tiny bit. Try it. It may not be for everybody. Oh, fairy dust German chocolate cake. I've heard nothing. God. I've heard nothing but raving reviews, but I'm gluten free. Couldn't touch it. But I saw it and it looked good. It did. Has anybody ever gotten her recipe? Or is it one of the ones that she ain't given?
I don't know. I never even tried. But it was very good.
You could make that gluten free.
I could. I'll have to ask
you can make anything gluten free.
That's the thing you can.
Cakes,
use different
cookies,
flours. Right.
You just got to use different flours.
Right.
And Susie makes a chocolate chip cookie, which I haven't had in a long time. But Susie makes a chocolate chip cookie that's literally like a Toll House cookie. Yeah. People, you can't tell the difference. You give them those cookies, they can't tell the difference.
Mike says he still has 7 in the car, but he arrived with 12, he thinks. And he's only been here, he's been here a few weeks now, right? Yeah. I think he's been here 2 or 3 weeks already.
He likes his Mountain Dew.
Cindy says, sounds as bad as ketchup on eggs. You like ketchup on your
I
eggs?
like ketchup on
I
eggs
do not
too.
like ketchup on my eggs.
I'll put a little ketchup on top of on scrambled eggs, not over easy eggs, obviously, but
Oh, Mike said, speaking of Brene, she's trying to make it out early next year. Awesome.
wow,
We
that'd
get
be
to see
cool.
her. That'd be
We
very
haven't
nice.
seen
She's
her
a nice lady.
quite some
She is a
time.
sweet lady. She really is. Maybe she'll bring. Maybe we all call her and tell her that how much we enjoyed her chocolate, German chocolate cake. She'll bring one and the recipe.
All right, guys. Well,
Oh, Mike said he gave a couple cans away.
that has been our hour, and we're going to try to do this weekly. We want to thank Tim, Crystal, and Gracie
Absolutely.
from CRView. Last year, Roy and Becky's Travels had the privilege of giving us a hand. This year, because we can hide over here in our Corolla and not bother anybody at all in any way, shape, form, and have the dogs with us, which is big because we always worry about the dogs for the whole hour. So they're back here sleeping.
Anybody want to say hi?
No.
Say hi. Here they are.
Oh, there they are.
There's the peoples.
There they are.
There's the babies.
They were
say
just
hi.
dead asleep. They love the word hi.
Devil, Jamie, don't go yet. See babies. Come here, Grace.
So
Where's Grace?
come on, Gracie. We want to see you, and then
Where's
we're going to end the
Gracie?
stream. Get down.
Where
Come
is
on.
she?
Gracie,
Gracie's
come here.
turn.
Gracie, come here.
Come on, Gracie's turn.
Gracie's turn. Come on, Grace.
Come on, Grace.
Come on, Grace.
There
There's
she
Gracie.
is. There's a Gracie.
There she is.
There's a Grace.
Anyways, guys, we love
Thank you,
all of
kisses.
you. We
Thank
thank
you.
you for spending time with us.
Bye, guys.
We know that most of you could find other things to do besides watch us knuckleheads, and we appreciate it.
Happy birthday once again to Miss Melanie and to Mike.
If you didn't, give us a thumbs up. And thank you. We will see you all later. We'll be over at Mike's birthday party in a little while. Go over to Traveling Adventures with Mike and check it out. It's a good channel. It's a fun channel, and it's his birthday today. So give him a sub. Give him
Cindy,
a thumbs up.
Yes, for sure.
And give him a comment.
Cindy, we started 10 minutes early, so that's why he's leaving 10 minutes early. He kind of hit the button too soon.
Yeah,
so.
and we have to get over to that party. So
Bye, everyone. Thank you
Anyways,
so much.
guys,
we love you guys.
Bye.
God bless. Cool.